I just walked out the front door of my little place, and that's the window up there in the sun. That one right there in the middle of the screen, that's the window. And what we're going to do today, for a little while anyway, we're going to walk around and do a little bit of the streets of Firenze. We're going to look at the streets of Firenze, walk up and down the streets, talk about roads and buildings and back roads and the kind of stuff that's all over this place. And that's kind of the plan. I mean, look at what we got here. Scooters for as far as you can see. All right, check it out here. Found another one of these little things on the side of the road. I mean, they're just everywhere. Look at this. I mean, they just stick them on the side of buildings, and then that's kind of where they are. Huh. I mean, look at the doors on this thing. They're massive. Goodness gracious. Museo Nazionale di Bargello. Something like that. But check these doors out. My goodness. Those are some deals right there. I mean, look at the hinges that hold these doors. God, they're monstrous. Huge doors. I'm not going in there, but I will get a shot of it. It's cool. Just along the street here. Let's continue on. Speaking of streets. Oh, look at these things. These are still here from a day long gone by. Probably from the horse and carriage days. Those are cool things right there. They've got them in different styles. There's some that are big loops, and if I can find those, I'll point them out to you. But yeah, those are really cool. We are going to take a right here and go down in that direction there. So I'll bring you back when we get down there, little guys. All right, looking over there. I'll show you these things right here real quick. This is a great big museo thing here. Look at these. Look at these great big things here. There's a place for a light to be put in there, probably a lantern. And these things are just all along here. These are probably for horses from the olden days. And on the other side of the street, you'll see something very similar. These ones already have lights. I think they've been retrofitted or something. Do these actually move? No, these have been, oh, they do move. Oh my gosh. Isn't that cool? These are all along here also. Neat stuff, I'll tell you, that is neat stuff. There's another one of those things right at the corner. We are going off to the right here. See it right there? Isn't that cool? Another street, another set of blocks, rock, road, rock, sidewalks, rock, buildings. Everything is made out of stone. That's why this place lasts so long. It's eternal. Jeez, it's just phenomenal. Here we got a little sidewalk cafe coming up here. I want you to check it out. It's really nice. And look at how they got this place set up here. Check out this table right here. All nicely laid. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh. But yeah, these are all stores. I mean, here's a little leather shop just stuck in the side here. Here we go, another meat shop right there. Cool. Another sidewalk cafe right here. T-shirt gallery. Do nothing but t-shirts in there. Now I think there's a bunch of little vendors coming up here on the side. You can kind of see them coming up here on the right-hand side. Some of these guys have little basements that go way down. You see it? Yeah, see it right there? It goes down stairs. That's pretty cool. These guys got all kinds of stuff for sale here. There's another one that goes down. Little basement dwellers. Shoe store. Cool. And it's the same all along here. All these guys have little basement shops that go down. You see the shoe store down in there? Yep. But, yeah. I mean, let's just take a look at it here. We're still rock roads, rock sidewalks, rock steps. Everything is rock and concrete. Brick. As it goes pounding down the road. These roads just beat the heck out of the cars and motorcycles and bicycles that are around here. Bicycles. Una bicicleta. Hard on cars. Very hard on cars. They're fixing this road. We talked about the road and how it's made of these blocks, and it's just such a process to fix this thing. And then you got this bobcat here with all of his sand and stuff, and he's got his own little potty and extra blocks sitting there to get to put in place. It's a process. And it looks like he's kind of on break right here, so I'm gonna kind of try to walk by here as nonchalantly as I can. See all of his stuff. He's got a concrete mixer, and they're just kind of building this road. This is the road right here, and it's kind of what it looks like. Isn't this a process? Look at these blocks. These roads are all built like this around here. All of these block roads. This is the process right here. Isn't that something? My gosh, man. What a deal. They've been working on this all week. All week. And then they concrete in between them to hold them together. But they got to level all that sand and get all that stuff set up. Oh my gosh. What an effort this thing is. All right. Enough of the construction site. We've come to another old church here. They're everywhere in this town. Old churches and cool places, all built out of stone. We're gonna head over here into this little street market, and we'll do us a little walk through this street market over here. I'll bring you back when I get in there. All right, you see it? It goes on a long ways in there. We're gonna do a quick walkthrough of this place, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is just a open air market in the middle of Florence. And they sell everything. Coats and scarves and belts and purses and... Buongiorno. What are those, suspenders? Who knows? Purses for sure. Lots of purses. Jewelry. I mean, it smells like leather here, whether it's pleather or the real McCoy. I'm not sure, but this building right here, this one, This is a marketplace. They sell all kinds of food in there, vegetables and meats and spices and different stuff like that. I was in there the other day and bought some Tuscan steaks, some egg noodles, a bunch of different spices, all kinds of stuff. It was cool. Some vegetables, but yeah. Here's one of the entrances right here. It goes in. We're not going to go in there. Well, we could. I'll quickly walk through there before we head out, but this goes on and on and on and on.
Capito? Ce n'è pure per te.
Matter of fact, it just goes on so far, we're not going to go any farther. We're just going to I'm going to quickly go in here and kind of walk through here real quick and show you what this place looks like, although I'm going to need a mask in here, I believe. Well, some people have it on, some people don't. But yeah, now we're in here. I mean, they sell all kinds of stuff in here. Here's a wine store. Dried meats. This looks like cured meats and stuff. Here's fresh meats right here. Dried mushrooms and just stuff like that. Not sure what they sell in there. Probably can grow your own stuff. There's another meat counter, actually two of them right next to each other. Look at that. Fresh meats. We're going to go around this side real quick and see what that looks like. I mean, this just goes on and on. But this is the market. I mean, this is like a huge deal in here. Huge market. Very cool. Racks of meat. Look what we got here. Vegetables, fresh produce. Scusi. We're gonna get out of here before I get yelled at for photographing people and food. It's happened before. So, all right, we're exiting. I'll see you on the outside. All right, we've come across a little smart car. These cars are pretty smart to have in a town like this, but the one behind it is the one that's got my interest. Look at this. If that one's smart, this one's what? This is a tiny little rig right here. Put somebody in the back seat of that Hummer. Oh, wow. Electric vehicle in the city of Firenze. You gonna put a coin in? Very nice. Lovely day here. Very colorful little merry-go-round there. One of the nicer ones I've seen. Lovely little piazza here. And we are getting ready to go under the arch. Oh my goodness. If I recall, this is one of the old walls. This is the old wall of the city of Florence at one point. Probably a main entranceway right here. Frienza in brass. The Ponte Vecchio, Santa Croce. We're staying right here, right now. That's where our apartment is. The Duomo. Where are we at? We are wandering aimlessly over here somewhere. I'm going to go off map here in a minute. This here is the Santa Maria Novella. I don't know if that's actually what it says up there on the top, but that's where we are. This is the Plaza of Santa Maria Novella. We're actually right across from the train station. People outside having their dinners. Got this Mercedes here, he's lost, driving through the square. Not sure what he's doing. Oh, took a left, shouldn't have done that. But yeah, this is another one of the old churches here in town. See this obelisk right here? We're going to take a look at this thing a little more closely because there's something interesting about this. I read a book recently by a guy by the name of Terry Pratchett. And in that book, the earth was held up by an elephant riding on 4 turtles. And if you look, you'll see the turtles right here. I don't know if you can see them or not, but I guess that's what this is supposed to represent. And I think that's when they built this stuff, that is kind of the belief that they had, that the world is held up by these 4 giant turtles. I'm not sure where the elephant comes into this thing at, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, isn't that something? There's another obelisk down there with another set of turtles under it, way down there. You see it? Right there. I don't know if the turtles will show or not, but yeah, they might. Santa Maria Novella. That's where we are. Huh, check this out. These guys will give you a ride. I'm not sure what the cost is, but you can get a ride from one of these fellas. Kind of cool. They'll take you all up and down the streets of this place. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. And there's the church. That's the Duomo. This is the front of it. Gorgeous structure. Oh my gosh, this thing is fantastic. It's huge. We've been up in the dome. You can check that out. Look at that. There's some guy walking up there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see him up there? Anyway, we're gonna move on. This church is just monstrous. Monstrous. I've got a video on the channel of me and my sister climbing this. So if you want to see that, it's out there. But yeah, this is a monstrous operation right here. And that tall thing right there on the back side of it, that is the bell tower. And this is the church right here. But we're not gonna stand here and talk about this church much right now because I'm kind of got a mission. We're investigating the streets of Firenze. Since we're out here looking at streets and stuff and how these roads are, this is a one-way street right here, and this is the road that Darlene goes to school on. And when I was walking back this morning, I was right about here, and it just blew me away that I don't know if you can see it or not, but right here on this wall, right here, you see the crack along there? This right here, and this is a door. That door just opened up and somebody stuck their head out and looked both ways and then jumped back in. I wish I would have had the camera going when he did that. I thought, oh, that looks so cool. Anyway. Well, good morning. Here we are. We have made it. This is the Arno River right here in front of us. And down there, in this direction, is what we came to see this morning. That, right there, is the Ponte Vecchio. Ponte Vecchio, which means Old Bridge.